This is All India Radio, and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. In Kerala's floodwater receipts, focus shifts to relief and rehabilitation. Chief Minister chairs all-party meet, decides to seek relief package worth 2,600 crore rupees from the centre. Supreme Court directs J&K government to file its response on a plea alleging custodial torture of the Kathua case witness by August the 27th. In Jammu and Kashmir, around a dozen people killed as a vehicle plunges into the Chenab River in Kishtwar district. U.S. describes India as an all-weather partner. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary Alice Wells says India plays a central role in U.S. national security. And in Asian Games, 16-year-old Saurabh Chaudhary clinches India's first shooting gold in 10-meter air pistol, while Sanjeev Rajput wins silver in 50 meters air rifle event. In Kerala, with floodwater receding in many places, people have started returning to their homes and begun cleaning operations. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said the government has also decided to distribute cleaning kits. The cabinet meeting chaired by the Chief Minister today decided to seek a relief package worth 2,600 crore rupees from the centre. The Cabinet also recommended to the Governor to convene a special Assembly session on August the 30th to discuss relief, rehabilitation and reconstruction activities. More from our correspondent.
Though the rescue operation in state is almost complete, Nelliyambadi in Palakkad remains still isolated due to landslides. At present, food, water and medicines are being distributed by army and voluntary organization by food. The rescue efforts in one of the worst affected regions, Chenganur, is completed after it was ensured that no one had been left stranded. The accessibility to place has become easier as the water level receded. The service of Navy will continue in Chenganur. The area in which Pamba River flowed suffered serious damages. Thousands of homes were destroyed. People who visited their homes were shocked to see the situation, as most of them lost the things they saved in a lifetime. This is Shamila for AR News, Thiruvananthapuram.
Food Processing Industries Minister Harsimrat Kaur Badal today spoke to Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. She sought Mr. Vijayan's inputs on what assistance was required immediately. The Chief Minister informed her that lakhs of infants in relief camps were in need of baby food. An official release said Ms. Badal met with food processing industry leaders yesterday to plan a strategy to provide assistance to the people of Kerala. The companies have provided packaged items like drinking water, biscuits, snacks and buns, instant noodles, coffee, milk, soaps, baby food and Tetra-packed juices. Ms. Badal said the companies have pledged full support to the endeavour by the ministry to reach out to the affected people. She said her ministry was in regular contact with the state government and district officials to gather their requirements. In Karnataka, Kodagu, which was affected by flood, landslips and torrential rain, life is limping back to normal. Drones are being used in a bid to search for missing people. A number of organizations and political parties dispatched relief materials to Kodagu today. State Tourism Minister S.R. Mahesh has informed the PDS provisions are being dispatched to all the panchayats for distribution among the people affected by the natural calamity in Kodagu. He said drinking water, food items and medicines are being provided at 41 relief camps. The PWD Minister H.D. Revanna has said the 37-kilometer stretch of Madikeri-Mangaluru highway from Talatamane to Sampaje has totally collapsed due to heavy rains and landslides. He added that it may take at least 30 days to reopen the Madikeri-Mangaluru road for light motor vehicles traffic and more than 6 months for the movement of heavy motor vehicles. In Uttar Pradesh, many areas witnessed heavy to mild rainfall in the last 24 hours, taking the lives of 4 people in rain-related incidents. Ghagra River breached another embankment in Thrapganj area yesterday, flooding more than 300 hamlets in Gonda district. The Met Department has predicted heavy rain in the state in the next 48 hours. State Relief Commissioner Sanjay Kumar informed that 11 companies of NDRF, 3 companies of SDRF and 17 flood battalions of PAC are deployed in the 26 districts of the state to carry out rescue and relief operations. The Supreme Court today directed the Jammu and Kashmir government to file its response on a plea alleging custodial torture of the Kathua case witness by August the 27th. A bench comprising Chief Justice Deepak Mishra and Justices A.M. Khanwilkar and D.Y. Chandrachud fixed the matter for further hearing on the 29th of this month. The top court was hearing a plea by Talib Hussain, a key witness in the Kathua case, alleging custodial torture by the state police in an alleged rape case lodged against him by his sister-in-law. Hussain is a key witness in the Kathua case in which an 8-year-old girl from a minority nomadic community was abducted in January and gang-raped before being killed. In Jammu and Kashmir, around a dozen people were killed while another was injured seriously as a vehicle plunged into the Chenab River in Kishtwar district today. According to police sources, a vehicle on the way from Padar to Kishtwar, which was carrying Machel Yatra pilgrims, skidded off the road in Nuspadhyarna area on Padar Gulabgarh Kishtwar Road and plunged into the river this morning. Rescue operation is being carried out and so far 3 bodies have been recovered. Still with Jammu and Kashmir, an army soldier sustained grievous injuries after Pakistani Rangers resorted to unprovoked firing, including sniper attack along the LOC in Tangdar sector of Kupwara district in North Kashmir early this morning. Security sources said that Pakistan Rangers, while violating ceasefire agreement, again resorted to firing, including sniper attack from across the LOC. They said Pakistani Rangers opened 5 rounds of sniper fire upon the army posts of 20 Jat Regiment at Tikri post along the LOC in Tangdar around 4:40 a.m. today. Sources added that the injured soldier has been shifted to Military Hospital Baramulla for specialized treatment. Meanwhile, the ongoing Sri Amarnath Yatra has been suspended for 3 days due to bad weather and security apprehensions in Kashmir Valley. Sri Amarnath Yatra officials told AIR that pilgrims were not allowed to go to Kashmir this morning due to inclement weather and security apprehensions. Our correspondent reports that the same trend would continue for the next couple of days. The 60-day annual Yatra commenced from the Twin Tracks on June the 28th and it would conclude on August the 26th, coinciding with Raksha Bandhan festival. Till last evening, around 2.84 lakh pilgrims had paid their obeisance at the cave shrine. Meanwhile, as part of the ongoing Budha Amarnath pilgrimage, the fresh batch of 499 devotees left for Poonch from Jammu base camp this morning. India has asked WhatsApp to set up a local entry in the country and find a technological solution to trace the origin of fake messages. Minister of Electronics and IT Ravi Shankar Prasad told this to reporters after meeting WhatsApp CEO Chris Daniels in New Delhi today. Mr. Prasad said WhatsApp has become an important component of India's digital story and it must have a proper corporate entity located in India. During the meeting, Mr. Prasad told the WhatsApp CEO that there must be a compliance with Indian laws. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The United States has said that the upcoming 2+2 dialogue with India is an important opportunity to enhance engagement on a range of diplomatic and security issues. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary Alice Wells said U.S. Secretary of State Michael Pompeo and Secretary of Defense James Mattis will travel to New Delhi on September the 6th for the 2+2 dialogue with India. Describing India as an all-weather partner, she said India plays a central role in U.S. national security. Wells said the meeting will also discuss how India's status as a major defense partner could be operationalized. The format of the 2+2 dialogue was agreed upon between the two sides during the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Washington in June 2017. In Tripura, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is bringing about a qualitative change in the lives of the poor by providing them clean cooking fuel. The scheme aims to provide free LPG connections to women from extremely poor households. It is reducing the use of polluting fuels such as wood, dried cow dung and coal in stoves that emanate smoke, causing health problems. Here is a ground report from our Agartala correspondent.
The Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is leading to better health for poor women and children in Tripura by shielding them from kitchen smoke. In his Independence Day speech, Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev said the state government has achieved the goal of providing 1 lakh free LPG connections to women from below poverty line families within 100 days of its announcement. A beneficiary of the scheme, Purnima Rishi Das, said, due to Ujjwala Yojana, she has more time for herself.
ये सुविधा पाने से मेरे खाना पकाने के टाइम कम हो गया है। मैं और सारे कामों में अपना समय लगा सकती हूँ। धुआं भी कम निकलता है और जो लकड़ी मुझे पहले खोजना पड़ता था वो अब नहीं खोजना पड़ता है।
Another beneficiary, Rani Das, said free cooking gas connection has relieved her from the suffocating smoke emitting from cooking on firewood.
गैस कनेक्शन के लिए कोई रुपया नहीं लगा। मुफ्त में चुल्ली और सिलेंडर मिला, रेगुलेटर भी मिला। पहले लकड़ी से पकाना पड़ता था, वो बहुत तकलीफदायी है।
The Ujjwala Yojana is not only empowering women, but it is also ensuring a smoke-free India. With Chandan Lekha's report from Agartala, Anuja Kumar for AIR News.
Rich tributes were paid to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee in Gujarat today. The state BJP has organized a series of programs, including all-party prayer meetings and Asthi Visarjan Yatra. News Services Division of All India Radio will bring you a tribute to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee through Kavyanjali. The program is based on a poetry recitation held at the 11th World Hindi Conference in Mauritius. This can be heard on FM Gold Channel tonight from 9:30 p.m. onwards. And now news from the 18th Asian Games.
Debutant teenager Saurabh Chaudhary clinched India's first shooting gold of the 18th Asian Games, fetching the top honours in the men's 10-meter air pistol event in Indonesia today. In an exciting final, the 16-year-old Chaudhary, son of a farmer, shot a game's record score of 240.7. He finished above Japan's Tomoyuki Matsuda to add a goal to India's shooting tally. Shooter Abhishek Verma settled for the bronze in the same event. Abhishek, also making his international debut, shot 219.3 to secure the medal.
After the 22 shots, we have precision and congratulations for the bronze medal winner, Abhishek from India.
ब्रॉन्ज मेडल भारत के 29 वर्षीय शूटर अभिषेक वर्मा ने पक्का कर लिया है 10 मीटर एयर पिस्टल इवेंट में.
In the men's 50 meters rifle 3 positions event, Sanjeev Rajput won a silver. Sanjeev scored a total of 452.7 in the final to bag a podium finish behind China's Ji Cheng Hui, who settled for gold.
Silver medal winning shot coming up. 10.6. A silver medal for sure for India's 37-year-old shooter Sanjeev Rajput.
Of the 8 medals India has won so far, shooters have bagged 1 gold, 3 silver and 2 bronze. Apart from shooting, 2 golds have come in wrestling. Meanwhile, Indian men's Sepak Takraw team also created history as they assured at least a bronze medal for the very first time in history. They are now facing Thailand in the semi-final. India is currently 7th in the medals tally. China continues to be at the top with Japan 2nd and South Korea 3rd. Tripti Srivastav, AIR News.
Sports Minister Rajyavardhan Rathore has congratulated Saurabh Chaudhary for winning the gold medal in the men's 10-meter air pistol event at the Asian Games. Talking to AIR, Mr. Rathore said, at the age of 16 years in his first Asian Games, incredibly talented sportsperson Saurabh has won a gold medal. He said the nation is proud of him.
सौरभ ने खेलो इंडिया में पार्टिसिपेट करा और अब मेरे ख्याल से उनका पहला अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पदक होगा, वो भी गोल्ड एशियन गेम्स में. तो 16 साल की उम्र में जब भारत के खिलाड़ी खेलते हैं और इस भरोसे और इस विश्वास के साथ खेलते हैं कि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लेवल पे वो पदक जीत सकते हैं, वो भी स्वर्ण पदक, तो ये भारत की छुपी हुई प्रतिभा को दर्शाता है. और बहुत से अन्य खिलाड़ी हैं, संजीव राजपूत हैं, 37 एज के हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने बहुत जबरदस्त मुकाबला कर अपना पदक वहां पे जीता.
The minister also congratulated Abhishek Verma for winning the bronze medal in his debut at the Asian Games. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. In Kerala, as floodwater recedes, focus shifts to relief and rehabilitation. Chief Minister chairs cabinet meeting, decides to seek relief package worth 2,600 crore rupees from the centre. Supreme Court directs J&K government to file its response on a plea alleging custodial torture of the Kachua case witness by August the 27th. In Jammu and Kashmir, around a dozen people killed as a vehicle plunges into the Chenab River in Kishtwar district. U.S. describes India as an all-weather partner. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary Alice Wells says India plays a central role in U.S. national security. And in Asian Games, 16-year-old Saurabh Chaudhary clinches India's first shooting gold in 10-meter air pistol, while Sanjeev Rajput wins silver in 50-meter air rifle event. And with that, we end the midday news.